Mel Hankins, and welcome to JCNI News. In Olympic news, Tokyo has installed cardboard beds for the Olympians to sleep in, with the excuse of saying they want to keep people from having sexual relations. If you're broke, just say that. Not to be crazy, but if these guys, if they want to have sex, they'll just have sex. They're pretty strong. You just lift the girl up. In some cases, the girl will lift the man. Can you lift him? I don't think these beds are really stopping anything. In breaking news, the Cleveland Indians have officially changed their name to the Cleveland Guardians. I'm pretty sure Marvel has sent a cease and desist. Tony Stark did not die for this. Would the mascot be Captain America? Would it be Groot? In international news, Dubai, facing a heat wave, sent their squad of drones up with electric shocks to shock the clouds and make artificial rain. That's the clouds, right? I think we're in a shootout. In the presidential news, the Biden legal team has requested 4,000 inmates to go back after the pandemic is over. No word on the PPP loan, not yet. Those guys are still out there for now. In boxing news, rapper Blueface boxed the YouTuber Umane in a 2-round bout as Blueface proceeded to hit him with the uppercut, turning Umane's chin to romaine. It's something when you get hit with an uppercut and you just stand there and be like, damn, that was pretty good. He definitely did that shit. He was like, oh yeah, that was a nice one. After the victory over Umaine, aka Kane, aka Romaine Trujillo, a fan came into the ring and Blueface proceeded to pulverize him with his blue fist of glove. Why are the YouTubers fighting? Is the YouTube going to war with rap? Is it a rap YouTube war? Why are they fighting each other? Why are all the YouTubers boxing now? Is that just how they feel after years of just being trolled? Why do YouTubers feel the need to box? Are YouTubers natural athletes is the question. Have YouTubers been training secretly for years? Is there a YouTube boxing federation? Why isn't there a YouTube boxing belt? The YBF, YouTube Boxing Federation. I would love to see the kitty YouTubers start to box. Will the YouTubers fight the TikTokers? Will someone unify the titles? UTOC. The UTOC Championship.
How we doing today, folks? Welcome to episode 23 of Just Conversations, No Interviews. Today I have a guest with me today, Mr. Steve Gaines of Gaines Construction. We're going to learn a lot about the construction business and what it's like to be an independent contractor in Philadelphia. It's a very competitive market. I've known this guy for over 20 years. And today, buckle up, get on for a ride because this man's going to give you a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, and hopefully even give you some tips to avoid the ever-present Home Depot contractor that's waiting to come in and steal your money and run off. How we doing today, sir? First, thank you for making it to the show today.
Thank you for having me.
How long you been in contracting, young man?
About 28 years.
28 years?
28 years. Right at my full adult life.
Full adult life?
Since I was 25.
Since you were 25. Okay. What was one of your first vehicles you used as a contractor?
A 1980 Ford Pinto.
Ford Pinto?
Yeah.
Sheesh, with the little trunk. The little trunk in the back.
Trunk.
How many drills you had? One drill, one saw?
I had a screwdriver.
Screwdriver? That was it.
That was it.
That was it, just a screwdriver.
Exactly.
And you just build it up as you can.
I can tell you my first job.
First job, what was it?
Installing a screen door.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With a screwdriver?
With a screwdriver.
My man, how you make out with that? How you make out?
Took me all day, but the customer was happy.
Yeah? Was it level when you got done?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because a screwdriver no level. Oh man, that's great.
It was just for a neighbor. Screen door wasn't operating right.
But there's a funny thing for people, like, because I've been in the business for 20 years, This guy right here sold me my first ever construction van. It was the worst damn van, but it helped me like the first 2 years of my business. And it's funny because it looked horrible, but it ran like a tank. You probably remember it had the little it had a little push button starter.
Yeah.
Had a push button starter on it, and because the push button starter, I don't know why, but that joint ran forever. Sometimes I had to pop the trunk and spray starter fluid inside it. But yo, that van taught me if you're really gonna be in this business, one of the first things you need is a van, a reliable van. So when I first got into, I was just came in as an investor, and I wound up on the construction side. And the first time I had to do a door, I go to Home Depot and we had to saran wrap. Me and my partner had to saran wrap a door to the top of the top of the car. Top of the Maxima. And driving back, I was like, damn, if I'm gonna be serious in this shit, I guess I gotta like the hell with this car. I gotta go ahead and get me a van.
Yeah.
And you were the person that I saw. I think you were just upgrading to get a better one, and you was like, I'm about to sell this one. I'm like, how much? And I think we charged like $500 or something real small. And it started me on the path of the frustrations and the heartache of being in the contracting business.
Well, I'm glad I can help.
So what made you go into contracting?
That's a long story. You got time?
Got time, man. We got time.
I just like working with my hands. Since I was a kid, I used to take things apart, put them together, put them back together. My family didn't like me coming over their house. They like to take the clocks apart, radios apart, TVs apart, telephones, whatever it was. Just take it apart and put it back together.
Now that you put it back together, right?
I don't know. It's time to go. It's time to go home. No, I would do the best I could. I didn't take everything completely apart, but I always wanted to see how things work.
Okay.
So I would fiddle with things.
Okay. So being a private contractor, you say you started. So I guess you started like in the late 90s.
1993, 94.
93, 94, oh, so
Yeah.
like mid 90s.
Yeah.
So you kind of been in since like, kind of like, I'm not gonna say black people didn't have money, but black people kind of didn't spend as much as they probably spend now. So like we go back to like in the 90s, I don't think the prices I don't think it was people getting as much work done maybe as of like now.
Well, back then for me, I only did work for people who didn't really have money, but
Okay.
wanted the job done.
Okay.
They try to nickel and dime you, or maybe not nickel and dime, but get the most they could out of the money they had, out of a little bit of money they had.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah. So that's all that was. But I did my best for them. I never gave them a half-ass job.
Okay.
I tried to do my best. My best always wasn't the best. Starting out young,
Mhm.
you think you're good. I try to be perfect, but I'm sure I wasn't.
What do you think your success rate was overall from like, if you add up all the years? You think you did 70%, 80%, 90, 100?
You mean success bars?
As far as going there, getting the job done, everybody satisfied at the end.
Oh yeah, I always pushed for 100, but I never went below like 90.
90,
Yeah.
very modest.
No, I'm serious because it's just a little OCD in me that I gotta do the best no matter what I do.
Okay. Okay. Do you think contracting is like a friendly business? Like when you got in it, was it?
No, contracting is not a friendly business. It's not friendly when you're dealing with homeowners, because homeowners, when they put out that kind of money, they get a little stressed,
Yeah.
and the stress shows, and it kind of get directed at you, and you got to kind of absorb that without lashing back at them. And it's just any remodel, repair, anything where someone's putting out money and expecting a person they never had work on their house before, it's going to create some kind of stress for the homeowner.
Okay.
So, in that aspect, it's not friendly to begin with the homeowner, but it's you can deal with it and you can make it friendly.
Okay.
But now, when you're dealing with fellow contractors, other contractors, it is not a friendly business.
Not a
It's
friendly business.
Cutthroat business.
Cut through. Everybody blaming somebody.
Yeah, like even as you're growing, you hire some helpers, and let's say you have to leave a helper or somebody at a house to finish something while you go do something else. That helper will try to cut your throat.
Oh, why you
Yeah.
hire? How much you charge you?
Yeah,
How
exactly.
is that?
You know?
And they don't know they got hiring a renegade.
Yeah,
So advice people, if you ever having people work at your house and one of the workers try to cut the main contractor out, you should already know he bullshitting you. He just want to steal your money more.
Yeah.
Because it's probably not even worth the money that the contractor's paying him. I swear to God, it's a cutthroat business where everybody's the star.
Exactly. Yeah.
So let's just say, when was the first one? What was like the first check you ever got to let you know, like, yeah, this is like the game for me. Not saying like the amount, but like when you got that check, you was like, oh shit, like yeah, I need to be doing this.
Yeah. I can't remember the year. But I remember the house. It was not too far from your house on 26th Street.
Okay.
It was a couple houses, a couple blocks over, I think 28th Street or something, 29th Street.
Okay.
The lady had somebody come in there and messed her house all up.
Mm-hmm.
I took a look at it. She asked me if I could fix it and do what she wanted to do. I said, yeah. So I never took a deposit in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I always made an agreement with the homeowner and started to work.
Okay.
And then after the first couple of days or something, I expect a check or something.
Mm-hmm.
And when she paid me the check, it kind of let me know that,
This is the business.
this
for
is
me.
it. So,
Now, how long did it take you to get to that? Like what year did that take? Like, so you started in '93.
I would say that point would be, I base things off my family, my daughters and whatever.
Yeah. How old they are?
I believe my daughter was like 8 years old. 8 years old. She was born in '93 when I started. So
Okay, so 8 years in.
2001.
So 8 years in.
Yeah.
To doing this. So it's not a fly by night with people, because on YouTube sometimes, you want to be a rich contractor, buy my book and I got 6 secrets for you, and by next week you'll be a millionaire.
No.
Doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't.
Work like that. So one thing with this podcast, I try to bring reality to people.
Mm-hmm.
Some people think like I'm gonna go get that yellow and blue Ryobi set, and I'm gonna tear down the door. I'm gonna tear down the door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a van and put a sign on the side. I'm gonna go take pictures of other people work and make a Facebook page about how great of a contractor I am. And damn it, I'm in it.
No.
And I'm gonna get some bullshit insurance too.
Yeah.
And that's like an A1 bullshit, more like a B1 bullshit contractor. So you got to be careful of all that stuff. Just hold on, strap up and hold on when you're dealing with contractors, because you never know who you're going to get.
But to elaborate on that, the first 8 years, I didn't really know if this was it for me. But the first 8 years, I was sustaining myself. I made a living, but it really didn't click until that was
2001.
Yeah.
That's around the time I think I met you 2001.
Yeah,
I think I met you 2001 at Room House. If I can go back in time, we had a conversation at Room House. You probably don't remember the conversation, but damn, I should have took you up on your offer. That's all
I remember it. I remember it then.
Yeah,
So I remember it refused me. No.
It's funny though. It's funny though how things go. You get caught up in loyalty and stuff like that. But it's funny because he had a partner, I had a partner, and both of us with our partnerships with the people we were with. At some point, we did reach a certain level of success with those partners. But as with anything in relationships and business, sometimes you just grow apart. It's not about who right, who wrong. It's just people grow like that. And sometimes the goals change. The goal may have been to hit a certain number, and then when it was time to redo the goals, sometimes we lose focus of where we want to go next. And that's kind of what happens sometimes.
That's a good way to put it. Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Friendly way to put it.
So like LLC versus sole proprietors, which one would you suggest for any contractor starting out?
Well, I believe LLC would be, if you're in it for the long haul, LLC. If you're doing big projects, LLC. To me, LLC just protects you, your personal, your family, your home, your cars, anything personal from anything that happens with your business or what kind of work you do for somebody.
Okay. So you take the LLC.
Yeah, sole proprietor, you're putting, if anything's go wrong with someone's house, they come after you and everything you own.
Okay.
Because you are not that entity like an LLC is.
You So for your LLC, what would you prefer? Do you prefer credit unions, banks, or you don't like deal with either one of them?
Well, fortunately, I can't even answer that question honestly because I built this from out of pocket.
Okay.
I didn't go to a credit union or a bank.
Okay.
I just did one job at a time and invested the money back into getting more guys, more jobs, right out of pocket. I didn't go to the bank to get the loan. So I couldn't give you an honest answer what's better.
Okay.
You know, I hear
You don't take advantage. So you don't take advantage of some of the things that you get, like because you have such of a. I don't want to say you have such a large, because you have so many clients and so much payroll coming in. You don't ever like take something like that and like leverage it with the bank. Like, hey, well, listen, you know, I do X, Y, Z a year. Let me have a credit line for X, Y, Z. You don't even have to use it, but you can just have it in case of times like COVID, where COVID just came.
Well, that's good because I don't think about leveraging. I'm glad I didn't because
A lot of people shut down.
well, because of COVID, that would have made it very hard to maintain any payments of outstanding debt that I had to pay back.
Mhm.
But because I don't have any debt with any banks or anything, I can just keep going.
You can still keep
on.
moving.
Yeah, without having a steady $10,000 a month
Pay up.
payment
Mhm.
for money that, you know what I'm
So
saying?
you believe in keeping being debt free as much as possible.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how far you want to grow.
Mhm.
I just got lucky in the sense that COVID hit, and that really didn't affect me as far as having still the old overhead, that much overhead.
Okay.
Like if you say like a restaurant or a bar,
Mhm.
they rent a space or lease a space. The bank want their $20,000 a month every month,
No matter what. Yeah.
even when the bars were shut down.
Mhm.
You know, I didn't have to pay anybody when COVID shut things down.
Okay.
And if things was to shut down for me right now,
You'd be good.
if we fired everybody or everybody quit, got laid off, and I got no more business, I would still collect checks for the next 4 months from customers,
Okay.
invoices that are out there.
Okay. So yeah, so I kind of remember when you and your old partner first started out. I want to say y'all were with maybe Ryan Holmes. If not Ryan Holmes, it was somebody, one of them Holmes people.
Well, we start out in home remodeling, home repair.
No. I'm talking about when y'all actually started going to the big league. When y'all started doing
Oh,
the
we
actual,
went to, yeah.
yeah, when y'all started doing the contracting.
Exactly.
Was that Ryan Holmes?
That was Ryan Holmes. The
Yeah,
first
Ryan
business
Holmes.
that we worked
And I
for.
remember you guys had to wait like 90 days? I think 90 days for the first check.
It
or
was
something?
supposed to have been 45 days, but it turned out to be like 120 days.
Yeah. I remember talking with y'all. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But at the time, I didn't really understand the model that you guys were doing.
Yeah.
Even though, because I came from the construction world of like you know, the big industrial construction world, and I was in that world. And actually, what you guys do was actually what general contractors do. You know, when on the bigger side, on the bigger scale. So like LFD Driscoll.
Yeah.
That's what you guys do. Is what they do. Is you make it nice right before the house is turned over. You
Yeah.
understand? Y'all the guys do the punch out stuff.
Exactly.
So what Driscoll does is they hire a team of people, and right when they get all their subs out from doing all the crazy stuff, now they're a team of people come in there and do it all.
That's exactly what.
But I never was on you guys' jobs to understand that was what y'all was doing. So I would have had jumped a 4 feet in. But
Yeah.
again, like
Yeah.
I said, at that time, you know, I mean, I was young, man, and we were getting houses and flipping
Oh,
like
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you know, it was like a boom, boom, boom. We were kind of just like we were the sub in the general in the stuff that we were doing.
Yeah.
We were the sub in the general at that point, so the money was coming in, and we had so much control. But then I saw y'all guys, and I was like, damn, and I'm like, damn. I remember y'all guys started hitting y'all stride. I was like, oh shit, like damn, them boys is hitting it. They hitting it right now.
But even we was inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
and my partner loved him, but he couldn't see it either.
Yeah.
You know, because I wanted to take this with him all the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you understood like, yo, this is a
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
can be something
Yeah.
that we can have and really put us on another level.
You know,
And he just didn't understand. You know, and you
Yeah.
only had that information that you.
it's hard to see
Mhm.
what it could be. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of just taking the information and trying to, determine where it's going to be.
So now, how many other you was start out with Ryan Holmes, and how many other people you with now?
Probably got about 6 other builders
6 other builders
that we
now.
work with. Yeah,
Okay. Any other close, or was all like it's in the Pennsylvania areas?
all in the Pennsylvania area. Pennsylvania, Central New Jersey, and South Jersey.
Okay.
You know, got 2 in Philadelphia and everything else on the outskirts.
Oh yeah, they got joints in Philadelphia now.
Yeah. You know,
Oh, shit.
we do some work for Streamline.
Okay.
You know, that's a company right in the city all over the place, putting up like each house or each lot, or Philadelphia lot, which is 15 feet wide, they might put one building in that house three condos in it or something. You know?
Okay, and you guys going to do it, finish work in the condo?
Yeah, same thing.
So tell me this, in your line of work, what was like one of your big highlights and one of your big lowlights? Like in this business, because I know you have like the, then you have like the, I don't think this shit gonna work. So you know, because it's those moments that you press through that make you who you are in this business, in these businesses. So like, what was one of probably the worst experiences you had as a contractor?
Ooh, it's tough.
Gotta have one. You ain't gotta give them
No,
all.
it is.
Give them one.
I guess COVID, but okay, before COVID, I had like 32 guys. During the COVID to now, down to like 12 guys. So
Is there still a need for 32 guys?
there's a need for 20 guys.
So there's a need for 20 guys, and now you only got 12.
Yeah,
So you're missing 8 people. Anybody need a job, give this man a call. But go ahead.
yeah, exactly.
Have a license too. But yeah.
But we'll work with you if you don't.
Meet him at the meeting spot.
So just in like it took me a few years to build it up to this, and then just in less than 12 months to lose more than half your workforce. That's scary.
Yeah.
Because if something else kind of tips the scale,
COVID part 2.
yeah, I could be wiped out, and it wouldn't be wiped out to the fact that I had to file bankruptcy and stuff, because I wouldn't have any debt.
carry
That's a
no
good
debt.
thing. But it'd be just all that I work for would be gone, and it's scary to know that in less than 12 months you can lose half your workforce like that. You know.
Now I remember you pretty much know how to build a house from top to bottom.
Yes.
So if, let's just say your worst day, you wake up and everything gone. So anyway, I'm never going to see you back with the belt and the drill and everything going back in the houses.
Actually, I'm still in the houses now.
Man, you in the house, but you ain't in the houses.
No, I'm still in the house. Listen, gotta let you know that you own the business.
You got to work it.
You still have to go to work.
Okay.
Like the richest man in the world, whatever his name is, on Amazon.
Bezos,
Yeah. He set his alarm to wake up every morning. Not so he can jump in the pool or jump in the ocean, so he can go to work.
So you got a punch list. You got to punch. So in the morning, and for Monday morning, you line out your 12 guys.
Well, they all three. I got Kev supervisor. He run them out. And
So-
punch out guys. They got supervisor. They run out. I don't do any of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you got a house with a punch list. That's what I want to know.
Am I in the house with a punch list?
Yes.
Yes, I'm in the house with a punch list.
So you mean to tell me all of this money you're making, you still have to get up and go to work?
I still have to work.
And that's so, you know, because sometimes people get Hollywood, they hit a certain number,
Exactly.
and they be like, man, I ain't got to do that shit no more. They, you know, a lot of guys, when they start to hit their sweet spot in business, they start getting 3 and 4 girlfriends. They forget they got a wife at home. They start picking up habits they never even had before. And then the same hard work that they put in to to build that company up, now it's all squandered. It's squandered in less than 90 days before they knew it. Because now the worker's like, I ain't going to work. That motherfucker sitting around, he ain't doing nothing.
Exactly.
I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You have to work. Business don't mean you stop working.
I mean, actually, when you work harder.
Yeah, exactly.
The more levels of success you get, you should be putting in more. Now, sometimes the work harder doesn't mean from the neck down. Sometimes it's from the neck up. It's just, it becomes a strategy thing. You have to learn how to strategize, put people certain places, things such as that nature. But
like I don't necessarily need to do the punch work, but I'm out there. They need guys. I'm available.
So now that you're at a more successful point in your life, now I see you've been picking up a hobby over the last couple of years.
Oh.
I call you on Sundays, and the first thing you tell me is, what you tell me when I call you on Sunday?
I'm on a golf course. You okay? Right back.
I want a golf course. I want a golf course. You're the only black guy I know that plays golf.
No, you got me.
No, you're the only black guy that I know that plays golf. I know plenty of white people that play golf, but you're the only black person I know that plays golf.
Okay.
So I know you used to be on the range, driving and everything, but now you're actually on courses.
Yeah. I've only been on the range maybe 6-7 times before I started playing golf.
Okay.
The range, hitting balls wasn't really my thing.
Okay.
And so I got out on the course. And once I got out on the course, it was like no other feeling. Like I was like, man, this is where I belong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you actually got like a membership to a country club and all that?
No, I'm a member inside of a golf club.
Okay.
Del Valle Golf Association.
Yeah, I know nothing about that.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Well,
but you gonna take me golfing one day.
I would love to. I want to take everybody golfing.
So we're gonna bring can we bring the cameras while we come golf?
You can bring the cameras.
Bring the cameras. We're gonna come golf.
I was gonna wear my golf shirt that
Sure would.
had my golf cart on it and everything that
Oh,
said, "This is what life is about." You know,
Yeah,
but-
no. I want to show it because I never played it other than putt golf when I was younger. I never played golf at all. I don't know
Okay.
nothing about golf. I just know like what's your score like? What you be hitting?
Well, I guess I'm average.
Average.
You know,
So that
I'm
make
an
you
average
like
amateur.
like a 70 or
No.
140. What do you like?
Okay.
I don't know the
I'm
numbers.
shooting just under 100. You know, and only 10% of the golfing world shoots, you know, better than 100, under 100.
Okay.
You know, but I'm nowhere
I won't see you in
near
Augusta.
good.
I won't see you in Augusta at the Masters.
No, I'm nowhere near good. I'm just.
If you had a grandson right now, would you be taking him on the range with you?
I already got him a set of golf clubs. He'd be in the back
Yeah.
bedroom hitting the balls into the net.
For real?
Oh yeah. I
Okay.
just had a 4th of July picnic out in the park in Mill Creek in Jersey. I set the net up on a golf mat.
Mhm.
Kids out there. My granddaughter, she took lessons,
Okay.
and she's 6. Well, no, she's 7. No, hold on. Let me get this right. She might be 7 or 8.
7, 8.
Yeah, but she's been taking lessons for 2 years now.
Okay.
My grandboy, he's 5. He's 4. He's turning 5 this year,
Okay.
and he'll be back in the back room hitting balls into the net.
Oh shit.
You know.
Oh man, you gotta take me out there, man. Yeah, man.
I'd love to get you out there.
We
You can network. So I know you like to network.
Yeah. We going. So see, this folks, you're gonna see me on the golf club. Sometime soon, you're gonna see me on the golf course, definitely. Yeah. See that? See, it's like funny in business as you start to get successful, you start to experience different things. That's the beauty of being in business. It's the beauty of doing good business. Because if you're a snake, even if you're being successful, nobody wants to be around you. But when you do good business and people appreciate you and they like your aura, you start to go into these different worlds. So always remember, you know, sometimes you may even lose money on the job, as long as you are a gentleman and you know you show the proper respect and do things the correct way, you can always come out on top.
Yeah.
Me and this guy was on a very lucrative job for me one time. I was going to make a nice bag of money, but the job had to go all the way through. And I want to say 35% into the job, the actual, I guess, superintendent / investor went crazy and tore up and messed up the whole budget. I want to say the ending date of that job was supposed, well, the ending result of the job was supposed to be like somewhere like at least close to $1 million when both properties sold, and it was a horrible experience for me. You didn't lose nothing on that job, right? You got paid and everything, right?
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah. You got
It took me a few months to get my
few
money.
months to get paid. Yeah. That was a horrible nightmare, and you know, I'm glad he did get paid because usually when those types of jobs happen, sometimes people get pissed and don't never speak to you again. That was a job where I didn't make a dime. I actually probably lost a couple thousand on that job. You know what I mean? And it was actually a job where I actually laid out. I did all the bid work.
Yep.
I did all the schematics. We had it laid out. You know, me and him did work together to lay it out. But I you know, as far as the finance, oh man, I did everything about the budget and everything. And you never know. It was 60 days in, the budget was obliterated. I wasn't on top of the money. I wasn't the accountant. So the guy that was the accountant tore that budget up.
Now, how did you meet this accountant? I mean, you know.
He related to me. He was related to me. It's my own family, and you know, my one of the worst things I do in business, because sometimes I go with like my soul, and I don't do the paperwork as soon as the business starts.
Okay.
So that job, me and you probably talked about it 60 days before that job started.
Okay.
When I come talk with you. So before I even came and talked with you, me and him probably met for 6 months.
Okay.
This was a layout, the purchase, the area, to see what things were going for in the area, to see, and this is 2015. So right now, I guarantee those houses now are even worth more now than what they were then. So then it was a stretch us trying to get $500,000 plus for each house.
Yeah.
Now each one of those houses probably retail at like 700 plus.
Easy.
Easy. You know, and this is talking about knocking down the back of a house, extending the house. It would have been a beautiful project, beautiful project, and it just, it just didn't go right. So, in business, don't let things like that mess up relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? Had I had more control, I think the job would have been completed. I would have made sure it would have been completed. But things happen. You know what I mean? You live, you learn. Such as that.
That's one of my biggest policies. Never do work for friends, family, and neighbors.
And neighbors?
And neighbors.
Give me some of the good shit that's happened to you, since being a successful contractor.
Well, the good thing is, it's very important, I'll tell you this, to make sure you finish every job. Like you said earlier, whether you're going to lose money or not. If you don't make the money that you want to make, as long as you complete the job. And that will, just lack of a better word, will bless you, because every job I have completed, even when I didn't make money, but each job I completed became a reference.
For another job.
Yes, or a referral, for another job. Even with the builders, I always did the best job I could for the builders. And now when the managers at the builders company go to different jobs,
and they see
different companies, they call me over to them companies.
Okay.
So now that's how I expanded from one builder to 7 builders now. Because as they spread out, they bring me with them.
Okay.
So that probably be the best thing that happened to me is that people appreciate the job I do and show me by keep hiring me no matter where they go.
Okay, so you're like a brand at this point. If people want it done right, they know to come to you.
Yeah.
And because of that, you don't have to sit in here and have to deal with for lack of a better word, please don't take this personal. This is what they call it sometimes. It's called pennies. Now I'm not saying that black people don't have money. It's just that sometimes people use that term. They're gonna beep it out. You won't hear it. Don't worry about it. You didn't say it. I said it. But it's at this point now, people know. And that's not saying what I'm saying is that not as in color, as in people. Them petty contractors. As in, them petty clients, whether they be white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever. You will have some shitty people to do business with, and it's always when it come down to get that last payment. You damn near gotta break somebody's head to get the last payment. Like you said, it took 3 months to get your last payment for your job.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Yeah. So things like that. So now, like whenever you do a side job, it gotta be something that you don't do side work, but if you're doing it, it's more of a passion project or a lookout or something like that. It's not like something that you have to do.
Yeah.
It's not to put food on the tables. The table's already blessed.
Yeah, I got outside working, rehabbing and remodels because that is a hustle. It takes a lot of time to do them. It takes a lot of chasing people around for your money.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of getting on the same page with the customer and things like that. Because a lot of times when you're doing rehabs and things like that, you don't have a blueprint or a spec sheet or anything.
Yeah, just hey, put that over there, put that over there, put that over there.
And then I mean regular homeowners, not big investors who know exactly what they want to show you plans, but with the homeowners and just regular people, it's hard to get on the same page with them.
Yeah. So that's good, man. So you don't have to deal with that. Like it's bigger risk at this point though. It's bigger. You're stretched out more, but it comes back better. You know what I mean? Than before. You don't have to chase nobody. You ain't gotta look for nobody at Fridays. Or nobody in Atlantic City with the money. You know what I'm saying? Go to somebody at a concert like, damn man, where the rest of my money at? You're like, yo, give me that watch you got on. I need my money. You have to worry about those times now.
Meet somebody in the back of the club.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Got white dust hanging out.
Yeah, like that. Damn, you owe me another 10,000, man. What's up? Yeah, so that's a beautiful thing, man. That's definitely a beautiful thing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Hey man, so keep working on that swing. Definitely keep, and I'm coming on the course, man. I'm telling you, I'll definitely be on the course in the next. I'll be on that course probably in the next 2-3 months. Maybe. Hopefully you allow me to be on it.
Hey man, I love to have you. I love to have anybody want to come out. I regret that I didn't learn golfing when I was a kid. When I was younger.
So do you meet interesting people on these courses, like
all the time?
Okay.
I met the referee who rep. What was it? The Tyson and Buster Douglas fight?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, he was out there in Quakertown at a golf course. Who else? You meet, I know you hear this all the time. You meet judges and lawyers and doctors and stuff, and you meet them all.
So it's a good golf course is better than a nightclub.
Yeah, but well, I'm gonna tell you this: you don't really, if you're not going out there to meet these people, you're not really. you're not really, networking with them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good place to talk to a potential client and things.
Okay.
But if you happen to meet a judge out there, it's not like all of a sudden you guys are going to hit it off and you're going to become part of his thing. And,
Yeah, it's just part of the course. You just get to meet somebody.
But it's just good to meet people, and then sometimes you meet somebody, you might see them again in a different course or something.
Okay.
Then you can build a relationship that way. But anytime you meet somebody, you meet a lot of new people, because if 4 people go out, if it's just you and somebody else, they're going to put you with 2 other people.
Okay.
And you meet 2 other people, and y'all play 18 holes together.
Okay.
4 have to go out at a time. And it's been a lot of times we met people, not important people, but good people.
People
And-
quality.
Yeah, and then we go to the clubhouse, we have drinks together, eat together, we talk.
Okay.
We might exchange numbers and say, call us up next time you're going out.
Okay.
So we met a couple of people like that, a few people like that.
Okay. What's up, champ? You got a question?
For a starter contract,
Mm-hmm.
is there, when it comes to tool selection,
Okay.
what's like a good brand of tool for a starter contract? It's just so that way they have a tool that's reliable. I mean,
Mhm. Well, what kind of contract are you talking? Are you remodel, home
yeah.
remodel, residential? Okay. You mean like if you walk into your local Home Depot or Lowe's and you want to get like a starter pack? As far as power tools, in my opinion, any power tool any company that will stand behind a power tool. Now, I think the best overall as far as price and quality would be Porter Cable. Porter Cable, as far as price and quality. They've been around for years, probably the oldest one out there. One of the oldest.
Porter Cable send this man a check or something. He just gave y'all a shout out.
But that's for price and quality. As far as that's the best for price and quality. But what I like is someone who stand behind their tools. Now, I'm a Rigid man, which is Home Depot product. Because if anything happens to your Rigid tool, you take it back to Home Depot, they'll send you to a service center to get it fixed, or they'll replace it. DeWalt is a good company. They're just very expensive. It's a good quality, but again, it's very expensive. Contractors stand behind it, but I'm not familiar with their policies when things break down. So if you're looking for somebody, and also Rigid, it's good price too, and it's good quality. But I just really like the fact that anything go wrong, you just take it back and they'll fix it or get another one.
So it's like lifetime warranty.
Yeah,
Like price.
Black and Decker.
exactly. But Rigid make a contractor's grade, which is really strong. It competes with all of them. So, but the one thing they had to stand out from everybody else is just the ability to return it and get it fixed or replaced.
Right, and it's accessible.
Yeah. And basically, other than that, other than the power tools, any other tools can be good, but make sure you get contractor grade. You don't want to get the homeowner grade, because you want to be able to use that tool over and over and over again before it breaks down.
Right.
So don't get some tools for cutting some wood in your garage, and then try to go build a whole damn addition to a house
Yeah.
with the blue and yellow Ryobi. Yeah, Ryobi, y'all gotta cut me a check. Y'all want me to talk good about y'all. Nah.
Ryobi, there's nothing wrong with Ryobi. I just don't think they'll last as long as a contractor will need. They're mostly, if you're a homeowner, a man, a woman, wife, whatever, and you need tools just to keep in your garage so you can fix anything in your house, Ryobi is fine. But if you're gonna be using that tool every day, all day long, then you might want to think of something just a little bit better. But it's not wrong with Ryobi. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. You ever come and do work with me, spray paint them black and just hope I don't see the blue and yellow. I see the blue and yellow, it's probably a chance I probably won't get you the job. Don't worry about it. Nah, I'm joking.
You ever play pool?
I do.
Alright, so what's better, pool or golf?
Oh.
They're 2 different games. I'm a pool man.
They're 2 different games, but before I learned golf, all I did was play pool. Since I was a little kid up until now.
So you graduate from pool to golf.
No, I just moved over. There was, I get more excitement out of golf because pool, I mastered pool. It's really not much I can do with it now. I can go into the bar and impress the ladies and say, "Watch me beat up on this guy here." That's about it. But golf, I haven't learned it, haven't mastered it. You can't. It's hard. You're out in the public. You're out in the open. You're drinking and driving. You know, you got your liquor, your beer. You're drinking and driving the golf cart and whacking at a ball.
And that's worse than anything I ever said. We do
No.
not support drinking and driving golf course.
Listen, you don't go on the golf course unless you're drinking. You have a ball out there. And, I haven't seen anybody act up at the drinking around the golf, but it's fun. You're hanging with your homies, your buddies, people from the job, people you know, and you meet new people. You just have a good time.
So how much does it cost to get in a golf club? Or is different tiers?
Well, it's the course. All public courses you can get in. The one down here in Julietta on Honey Park, you can get in for $25 and you get 2 hot dogs and a drink. And you're riding the golf cart.
Nice.
The one up in Jersey, Riverwinds, it costs $110 a play.
A play like a hole?
No, $110 for the whole 18 holes.
Oh, okay.
That's expensive, and you don't get no hot dogs or drinks or nothing.
Oh shit.
And so it depends. It ranges anywhere from $25 to $250 to play, depending on the quality of the course you go to.
What's the most you spend?
$275. I went and played on a course. I actually played on Torrey Pines. That's a course that
Yeah, that's like not the Masters, but one of those.
that's one of the courses. Yeah,
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
opens and stuff. Tiger, all the professionals played. Tiger and everybody. I played there.
Was it beautiful?
It was beautiful. I got a lot of pictures too. But I only paid $160 for that course. I got it on a special, and that was in San Diego. But I paid $275 for a course in Florida, Copperhead, where the Valspar championship is played.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's just fun, just going around different courses, different views. When you go out there, I was amazed. It was like a kid in an amusement park. Like the first time you see just open grass, and you forget from growing up in the city that there are still nice patches of grass and trees and stuff.
So how do you know where to aim? When you see the flag or some shit, or you just be like that way?
Well, sometimes you can see the flag, but you'll get a book, a little a book, that has a map of every hole on it. And then you'll see little markers out there that say, okay, you can't see the flag from here because it's 600 yards away, but here's a white marker that you want to hit to, which is 200 yards away. You should hit here and then go over to there. Because sometimes it dog legs right or left, But it's simple. It's a map, it's markers and everything, and then you usually play with somebody who might have played there already,
So the first time you go, I guess you should start at Juliana Park with the 2 hot dogs. I'm just saying, and no, I'm not being funny because
Exactly.
I mean, like, just so you can just get
You want to
used
get the
to it.
hang of it. Exactly. You just want to learn how to hit the ball. And I'm not going to talk about Julietta.
No, that's not this. No. Sometimes you go to some place like, one of Torrey Pines, and you might go there and get so intimidated and be like, shit, why I spend all this money? I don't want to do this shit. Some people when they get intimidated, they get defeated and don't want to even swing it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I would say, if anybody want to try Juliana Park, is where you can just start out, trying it out. It's probably a good game for thinking, with getting things off your mind or whatever. I never played it. I thought it was always crazy when I would call him on Sundays like, yo, man, I'm playing golf right now. You got to call me back later.
You got to get out there, man.
No. I want to try it. I want to bring the Kramer crew with me. Like right now, where I'm at in my life now is I'm trying everything that I thought I would never do before.
Mm-hmm.
Even talking like this is not my type of thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what? Like, hey man, it's a lot of people around. Like I didn't even know how deep you were in golf. I just thought you was on the range just practicing long balls.
Oh, no, that's not golf.
But we never talked about it. So
Yeah.
this is the first time we talked about it on this camera, and it's like I had no idea. So it's like again, I was at a uncle of mine's funeral, a repast, and they said like every time somebody dies in your family, if you don't talk to that person, you lose chapters of life.
Okay.
So it's so much that we all have ramping around in knowledge that we got locked in the head. And that's a lot of people that I try to get to come over here and talk and be like, yo, just tell some things that people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
See, the more you come in here and you talk and you tell people about stuff, it gives somebody like, damn, for real? Like now, I'm like, damn, I want to play golf now.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting right here having this conversation with you. And I called you on Sunday, they're like, it's fucking golf, it's slowing down business. I'm on time. But now I'm sitting here talking to you about it, like, damn, oh shit, let me go try it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much information that we walk around locked in our brains. And there's so many people out here talking, giving the wrong message about stuff. I'd rather talk to the people who really do these things and can tell you some things that people with some character, you know, people who does have some type of stature, not people who just gonna be up here bullshitting, talking about golf, and then at the end of this conversation, like, and for $29.99, I can sell you the golf course and how to get started, like, you know, none of that type of stuff. You know, I just want people to tell things to make people to spark something in people, so they can go look up these things and find out about these things. I did not know your golfing was that deep.
Well, golfing is really deep. It's good. I mean, it relaxes you, man. I'm gonna tell you this. Golfing actually saved my relationship.
Wow.
You know, because I'm gonna tell you this. When I didn't have anything else to do, I go to work, come home, sit in the house, get on the computer, watch TV, and then your mind just be racing like, damn, this is it. You be looking to get into trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm trying. Let me get out of here. Let me go to the bar or something. You know. But now I have golf, so on my days off,
I look forward to the release.
I look forward to go out there, get away, and when I'm home bored, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna hit this ball. I'll go upstairs, hit the mat or something. Or,
Okay.
you know, I got something to look forward to.
Okay.
I'm not feeling lost. Like, damn, is this what life is? Wake up, go to work, come home, go to sleep.
Okay.
You know.
Hey, so you know, I just thought about it. You do got the golf hat, but also when I was at your house last time I was over there, which was quite a while ago, after seeing the remodeling.
Okay.
Saw you had like a cigar collection. So are you like an avid like cigar person now? Or you kind of like let that thing go?
I was kind of filling it out,
How did
but
it work for you?
then I didn't like the fact that I had to smoke them. You know.
So you like to buy them?
I like to buy them, yeah.
The smoking part you can do.
Because what happened is I had a nice little collection. I was getting into it. I was smoking some, talking, and drinking some scotch and stuff, trying to live the dream.
Yeah.
You know,
You're doing the whole thing.
But then after a while, if you don't smoke them, they go stale. And
Yeah.
You have to buy, what's that thing? Or something. Yeah, something you just put them in and keep them fresh and all that stuff. Now, because I didn't smoke that much, I didn't really
want it.
I didn't latch onto it like that.
Yeah, it's funny. The one you gave me, I had it, and I was going to keep it for like a special day. And by the time I opened it up, it was about hard as a fucking leaf. So yeah, I never got a chance to crack it. It was a nice one too, like so expensive joint.
Yeah.
I just like, I'm gonna save this for the perfect day. And the perfect day came, and I was like, oh,
Exactly. It was probably all dry.
oh, it's not like the Chinese store once. Nah, it's crazy, man. So golfing, no more cigars, and contracting until the casket drop.
That's right, baby. I'm in the fourth quarter. No,
Yeah, you only had the second quarter, man.
Second quarter?
Yeah,
Second half,
Yeah,
yeah,
second
second
half.
half.
Yeah, we didn't get the second half. Second quarter, you didn't get the halftime yet. Relax.
I don't know, man. I got plans. I can't go past 80. I don't want to go past 80.
Okay, that's understandable.
I feel if you have to change me, let me go.
I got you.
If I can't go back to myself.
I don't want to scare nobody. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, if I can't go back to myself, man, let me go.
It's a dungeon. I feel you. You got to be around. You got to be grandson with the Masters. That's at least 20 years from now.
Well, you got 30 years. You better
You
hurry
got
up.
30 years with the area. Stop playing around.
Exactly.
You young man, you be hitting that ball now.
Exactly.
But yeah, anything else you want to tell people before we wrap this up?
Just a quick question.
What's up, champ?
Do's and don'ts for starter contractors, and that's it.
Don't underbid a job just to try to get the job.
Yeah, don't do that nut shit.
You know, if you're talking to the homeowner, believe it or not, you already have the job. At this point, if you're talking to them, all you can do is talk yourself out of the job. So if you give them a low ball number, you might talk yourself out of the job that way. If you talk too much, you might talk yourself out of the job that way. Just give them a fair price, it's gonna cost for you to make your money and for them to get their job done. Because no need in undercutting or lowballing the estimate, because then you won't get the job done. You'll be burning the person. You'll leave yourself open to get sued, things like that, and you won't start off on the right foot that way. You know, if I said that right.
No. I mean, like I said, I never wanted to be a contractor. I just landed in contracting one day, so I never liked it. I don't like it at all. I like investing. I'm an investor. I hate contracting.
And don't be that contractor who just want the deposit.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
you guys are the worst. and it's messed up because when a black guy does it, they don't say your name, they say your color. When a white guy does it, they say his name. And then when the Mexican guy does it, they say little whoever. But when a black guy do it, it's fucking black contract. Like every time one of you guys burn somebody, you set another black contractor back probably 20 years. I'm joking about it when I'm saying it, but it's a serious thing. Like, you know, sometimes people make it more strenuous for the next contractor. So, you know, if you don't have the heart in it, you shouldn't be doing it. And if you're a scammer, man, go scam somewhere else. You know, don't be scamming no old ladies. Don't talk nobody to refine their house to get a check. And then next you know, you done took the equity out their house, took the money out their house, and now they don't have a kitchen, a bathroom, anything. There's a lot of contractors out here doing it, man. So please, if somebody does that to you, report them to the Better Business Bureau. Report them. Shitty contractors, report them.
And the second thing to do is real simple and quick. Always have a plan. You know, have a plan of attack on everything you do, and try to hold yourself to the plan. You know, don't wing it, or you know, just stick to your plan. That's about it.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for your time today, sir.
Well, thank you
for
again
coming
for
out
having
here.
me.
We appreciate our information down here if people just may want to talk to you about a consulting job or something. No?
I like my information up here.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll put it up there. I'll put
Okay.
it there for you.
To the left there.
Gotcha. To the left.
Thank
Up
you.
here. But yeah, no problem. Thank you again for your time. This is Just Conversations, no interviews. So now today you have to learn about contracting and golfing. So again, like I say, come take this journey with me, people. You're gonna learn new stuff all the time. Thank you. Please tune in again.